welcome to Tabletop Simulator stream. We've got Baz and Justin playing. Baz handling his Dragon Clan, which he was a long-time Dragon Clan player and is trying to resist the lure of being a one-clan player once more. And we've got Justin playing Crane. I'm kind of going to be quiet for the first 10 minutes because I'm just having some dinner, and I'll let the guys sort of just do their thing. All right.
So we haven't done any mulligans or anything like that. So we're going to first.
Well, I've done my fate, conflict.
Despicable. I'll do that in a second then.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to roll a 2. So you're probably going to do it first anyway. So it's all good.
So yeah, I got a 9. First player. I hate being first player. All right. I'm just going to put the dice.
So I'm going to discard 3 cards from my conflict and draw them again. And then shuffle in and reshuffle that deck. Now, what do I want to do here? I'm going to have a look, see what you've got first. Some cheap stuff. It's kind of cool. And a Psychic Visionary, Gashi Initiates, Gashi Yakuni, and Secluded Temple. Okay, I can do this. So I'm going to discard the Ascetic Visionary, and I'm going to place him and just him, and we get the Enlightened Warrior.
Okay. And yeah. No, that didn't do a lot. Okay.
So you're up first.
I am indeed. Okay. I will get Duelist with 1.
Doji Challenger. I am going to make the Togashi Initiate with no fate.
So we're going with the aggro version, aren't we? Okay. I'll get Mr. Brash with 1.
I'm going to make Yakuni with 1. 1, maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, with 1. Back to you.
Okay, I will pass.
And I also will pass. I certainly could have played that a little bit better, but that's fine. So next we're into the draw phase.
Sure thing.
One card for me and 2 honor for me.
Yep. So all right.
You will get to declare first conflict.
I will. I will. Well, we're going to do some actions first.
Sure.
First, I will stall the game out brutally by offering the perfect gift. Got another perfect gift. Well, you're going away. Well, I will take a Banzai. And what were yours? Sorry, Buzz. Yours were Mirror Modus Fury, unlikely. Cloud the Mind. Do you have a Shigenja? Of course you do. Yukuni. Ancestral Day Show or For Shame. And you can have For Shame.
I guess there's no reason for me not to play Good Omen at this stage. You can get me a second fate on Yukuni.
A second fate on Yukuni, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Fine. Okay, I will play a Way of the Crane and honor the duelist.
Okay, so that brings her up to 5-5.
5/5.
I kind of feel like... I think dropping the Fine Katana on Yukuni at this stage seems like a smart call.
Okay. Right, so I will pass. And oops, sorry, I shouldn't be there. Just make the disc a bit more orderly.
So Yukuni is going to copy the Brash Samurai's ability.
Okay. That makes sense. Yukuni's pretty good, yo.
Yeah, someone's questioning why For Shame. We do have some courtiers. We're not sure if it's good or not yet. Might be a bad card in this deck, but that's fine.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, well, I've passed. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Right. I will choose. Void is awful tempting. Void or... Man, I think this game is probably already over, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, I suppose we'll have to declare a military. And we'll just go with the Doji Challenger on our own. And we'll head for that secluded temple, I think.
And what ring was it?
And I'm going to go with Void.
Alrighty, so Void Military. And this province here is Elemental Fury.
So water, huh?
Yeah. Well, if you win water, you can still battle Togashi Initiate.
Yeah, this is true. I don't think that's a gigantically. I think it's that big a deal.
Yeah, let's call it water.
Yep, that seems fair.
And I think what we'll do is if I defend with Togashi Initiate, you're rocking in at 5. It is, you're 5. Togashi Initiate's 1. Elemental Fury's 4. So you still would break that province, but I wouldn't lose the honor, and it's not going to have much of an effect on me. No, let's defend with Yukuni instead.
Yeah.
And for my first action, I'll use the Brash Samurai's ability to honor Yukuni.
Oh, yeah, sure thing.
And then your action.
Okay. I will Banzai and spend 1 honor. Give myself +4 military.
Okay, what's that bring you to?
Brings me to 9.
And I'm currently at
You are at. Oh, you're at that. Huh?
5.
Oh, because you got a Funkatana.
And honored. Yeah. So that's 10.
10. Oh, actually, there's not even any point in me playing the band. Sorry, I completely forgot about the Funkatana. Yeah. No,
take it back.
We'll zip that back. Yeah, my bad. I mean, it's in my hand anyway. Yeah, I will pass.
All right, so I will claim that ring.
Yep.
And these will all bow. And then back to me. So I am going to declare a political conflict.
Yep.
And it is going to be Void. And we'll do it on your rightmost province. What you got in there?
Yep. Let's flip it and see.
Pilgrimage.
It is the pilgrimage, which I'm now really glad, which I now think is way better than I thought it was before.
I'm back.
So, any
Ready to
defenders?
engage.
No, I will not be defending. So
Okay.
I will lose. Well, I'll lose an honor at the end.
I have no actions to take in this, so I'm assuming.
Okay, so yeah, I'll go to the end, and this doesn't get claimed at all.
Goes back into the pool. Yeah.
Goes back in the pool. So any actions?
Nope.
Okay. I will then declare a political.
Why did you not? Sorry, I was sort of only half paying attention to the start. Why did you not win that conflict?
Because it's pilgrimage.
Pilgrimage.
Of course.
He's being all monkey.
Oh, actually, no. So actually,
you still win.
Correct. Yeah, I do win it. It's just we don't get any effects. Reading cards that we spoiled. Good lord, we should. Of all people, should know what that card does.
Just keep me honest.
Basic rules, yo. Cards and handbells?
I have 4.
4.
So unless you have something magical in hand, Brash Samurai can get to 3. So you could possibly take one of the other provinces, but not the Elemental Fury.
But not the Elemental Fury. I suppose it's worth the shot. So we'll go for a political fire at the Enlightened Warrior.
Okay, Enlightened Warrior. flip that. So did you say fire? Boom. Extra fate goes on Yakuni, and I'll draw a card.
Great. This is fun.
No, actually, I'll put it on the other guy instead. So, yeah, that makes more sense. All right, but Shameful Display is a good one for you to reveal because you've got the only guy there. I can't take the action. You can easily honor up to the 3 problem strength and break it.
I will honor and break.
Yeah, I have no actions, so we'll flip this baby around. I'll grab my Light Warrior and discard him. And then I have no declarations of myself.
Did you lose your honor for not defending, Justin?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Justin did. I didn't.
Okay, cool.
All right. So end of turn stuff. Oh wait, you just won fire as well, was it? Was it fire? Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to remove Yakuni's honored status.
Seems legit.
Okay. So.
Okay. Kind of feels like we're going to end of game stuff. Yeah. I have 2 rings to your ring. No one's on bad, so I am going to claim political favor. And we'll flip it to honor. Yakuni is going to lose a token. The initiate's going to lose a token. And then they're all going to straighten. And this
and discard any cards that we want to. So I will discard this 4 cost. Oh,
I'm going to keep the Secluded Temple. All right, and it looks like we're back to
shock and lag.
Lag, you say?
Yeah. That might be my fault because I'm hosting it in the US rather than a proper country. Said he losing half the listening base.
We're also hosting it in the US to Western European server.
So it's double the ping.
I don't know.
Well, I should probably give back the rings, shouldn't I? They were so nice.
You can if you want. Yeah. Okay, sorry, you took it for
Political.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. And you are the first player.
All right, so let's flip some stuff. Huh. Looks like I'm getting a Knitting Master today. I should get myself some honor as well.
Funny he was unique.
You did get a Doom Shigenja.
Yeah, the Doom Shigenja looks like a really good play for me. You've got a bundle of stuff over there too. Okay, yeah. So let's play the Doom Shigenja first.
Okay. I will get with 1. Okay, we go 2.
Okay, what does he do? So he is a big jewel. Okay. I'm going to make the Knitting Master. So paying the 4, and I'm going to leave 1 fate on him.
And then I will get the Savvy Politician with nothing.
And then I will pass, getting a fate.
And then I will also pass.
All right, next to the draw phase. Let's go get some cards. Woo! Oh, hold on. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 for me. 3 for you. So
I get 3.
And I'll give you 2 armor. And then I'll draw 5. Ooh, all these magical cards.
Just so people know, I've because I'm set up just as a spectator, I can't see any cards for either side. Maybe I can join a team.
Which I have to admit makes playing my game a lot harder when I can't see my opponent's hand. But hey, those are the things, eh?
Just get chat to tell you.
Yeah,
And it
true.
doesn't work because they can't
They
see.
can't
They're
see.
just watching
They
what
can't
I'm seeing. Oh dear.
But if
Long
chat
day.
could be cool and ask Justin what's in his hand, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. So I will be taking first actions and doing first things this time around. And got a lot of guys with no face. That's kind of cool. All these decisions are hard.
Are you taking any actions before?
No, I am not.
Okay, well, as I may not get a chance to play it again, I will play a Good Omen to put 1 fate on Duder here. Not as good as your Good Omen, but...
How come there and how come not the Dodgy Challenger?
that's a very good point. There. Yeah, I have to put I am absolutely shattered today. I'm completely at sea.
It's 2:00 for me, so I'm in a much
Yeah,
better position.
I've already made I don't know how many mistakes, like at least 2 mistakes last turn. And I am continuing on a rampage this turn. So
No, that happens. Okay, so we're going to declare an attack. I'm going to do it in the wrong order and assign my people first.
Yep.
So it's going to be the Knitting Master. And
you have 2 fate. I suspect Needle Master is completely broken.
Knitting Master is pretty good, all right? It's
Yeah.
certainly hard to argue with.
I mean, we've talked about cards that can honor themselves being good. I reckon cards that can ready themselves are possibly even better.
Even better, yeah.
Yeah. And I am going to declare it as a get more face, do more things. Decisions, water. And it's going to be a water military on that province there.
This one here?
Yep.
What's he got in his pockets? It's an
Fury.
Elemental Fury. So you can have...
It does get the fate if you give him air as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, all the other options are pretty awful, to be honest. I don't like any of them. Like, Earth is a random discard.
And a draw, right?
Random. Not a big fan of random. Yeah, we'll give you air.
Okay, so I'll snatch that. A little bit of faith. And we're crushing your provinces, y'all.
You sure are. I will not defend with anyone.
All right, here's where Yakuni is busted. All these copying abilities are all over the place. It's truly amazing. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm breaking the province. Is it worth pulling in? So I could copy the Doji challenge and pull one of your guys in.
You could.
But actually, I don't think I will in this case.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just going to crush the province and we're going to bow out.
Okay.
Um,
So, oops, sorry, I'm still in your ring. So that gets crushed.
I'll steal my ring back. But then, after the conflict resolution, what Yakuni's going to do is Yakuni's going to copy the Knit Master's ability.
Yep.
And then I'm going to drop a Fine Katana on Yakuni.
Ooh, that
Okay.
is a nice play.
Okay. Right. So Yakuni is currently enormous.
Yeah, 9.
Yep. So, flipping hell. 5. So I guess I better go political. So he's only 5 political. Could. What's your
And
stronghold do again?
The stronghold will give him
2,
an
so I guess +2. So he's 7 effectively.
Yeah.
Right. What a jerk. That's, what a jerk. Okay, so I will declare a political fire. Hang on. Did we ascertain what this was? Elemental Fury. Yeah, we'll go for the Elemental Fury province.
Excellent choice, sir. Excellent choice.
Yep. And we will swing in with Doop. 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 And we'll leave this guy to defend. We'll leave this guy at home.
Okay, you've got a sizable chunk of force there, don't you?
In terms of so that's 3 plus
10,
5
I
is
think.
8 plus 1 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my Doom Shigenja, which is 3.
Yep.
And I get first action. So
Yep.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay 1 and use Mirumoto's Fury. So we've currently revealed, we've 3 unrevealed. So I'm going to bow your Doji Challenger. Well, it's actually bow, not send home.
Is it bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think we discussed it a little bit when we were doing the podcast. But in this situation, it's not perfect because you can still use your abilities. But at the same time, it means you don't get to defend or use them in a later conflict. So just for and against.
Yeah.
Sorry, this little table in the middle is temperamental.
That's okay. So that drops me by 5. So I'm currently not breaking your province. Shenanigans. Oh, okay, sorry, my apologies. I'm going to... So you 3, go down to 2, still wouldn't matter. No, it would. I will play for shame on your doomed Shugenja. So you can select one, you can dishonor or bow your doomed Shugenja.
Let's dishonor them.
Okay,
So that's.
it's your action.
I am going to. This is a political.
Political.
So. Don't even mind. No, I'm going to pass.
Okay, I will bow my stronghold to bow Shugenja.
I obviously made the wrong choice there, so I'm down to 0. So you have 5. So currently
I have
breaking
5.
province.
Currently breaking, yeah.
Another Miramoto's Fury
Fair.
on your Brash Samurai.
Yeah. Okay, currently not breaking the province. I am down to 2. I will pass.
And I will pass.
Okay, so
win
when the
5.
ring, I will dishonor Yukuni. Okay.
Look at all the dishonorable dragons over that side of the table.
Yeah,
no
scumbags. Okay,
right.
and
Back to me, unless you've got more actions.
I do have one action. I am going to make a noble sacrifice, and I am going to discard my Brash Samurai to discard Takashi.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, very nice indeed.
So I gain 1.
Alrighty.
That's what you get, Tagashi. That's what you get.
Who needs Secrets on the Wind? We've got Noble Sacrifice.
That's it. Noble Sacrifice is pretty balling. It's
Like, you need the setup, which is not easy, but it's such a strong effect. Discard is such a strong effect in this game.
yeah, it's huge.
I'm going to pay 1 and drop the Tattooed Wanderer onto the Tagashi Initiate, effectively just giving him covert.
Giving him covert.
Then I
sneaky.
am going to declare. You're in there.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna declare a political earth. So
all the fate.
Get me
all
that.
the fate. Oh, next turn's going to be awful.
No, those are my discarded fate. Sorry.
Oh, are they? Are they okay?
Yeah. I've just got 1. It's not as bad as it looks.
I thought you had 3 stacked up there. I was like, no, this is
I'm gonna attack that province there, and I'm going to covert your Kakita Kazin, so you cannot defend.
So you cannot defend, and you flip into a shameful display. So you're in
perfect
good stead. Yeah, you're looking good.
So I am currently 1-1. If
currently 1-1.
Discard my fate.
No, pay it to a ring, is it?
It is pay to a ring, yeah.
Pay it to a ring.
Apologies. And we'll pay it to water.
Yeah.
That will honor me, which will bring me to
3.
And then I'll ban my strongholds, which will...
Oh, well, you're already...
I only need 3, right?
You're already, you only need 3, so not that it matters, but...
Actually, well, no, sorry. In that case, I won't actually honor the guy.
Well, you have to, otherwise you're only going to get to 2.
Well, I bet a stronghold because he's got an attachment. Oh, and it'll only give the 1. Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Right, carry on.
2 or more attachments. Yeah. So we're all agreed. So that will break this province. So that gets broken. Do you want to discard the card that's in it?
I do, I guess. Yeah, sure. And
who's never going to do anything anyway.
Then that was an Earth, so I'm gonna randomly.
No, that was it.
Sorry.
Was it an Earth? Oh, it was. You're right.
So I'm gonna discard that card on you, and I'm gonna draw 1 card myself.
Banzai.
All right, and back to you.
That was a good pick. Okay.
Oh, hold on, I haven't discarded my honor for Togashi dying while being dishonored. Yeah.
Sure. So I've broken the Shameful Display. I haven't broken the Elemental Fury.
Did you gain one, Justin, for your Brash Samurai dying dishonorably?
I did, actually, and I should have... no, I already gained that, but I should have lost 1 for not defending.
Cool.
So we'll just get that out of the way. And then it's up to me, yeah?
Yep.
So I will declare a Military Void. I don't want any horrible surprises. I'll go after the Elemental Fury.
Yep. So it is 6 or it is 5 province strength. Because it's got
that's
holding.
I can't. I'm just here for the void.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Or actually, do I want the
void? Will clear my board.
Yeah, I'm just going to go for clearing the board. So we'll go for that.
That is perfectly fair. All right. In the cleanup step.
So.
Oh, I forgot my Imperial favor. Sure.
Would that have made a difference?
Probably not. Almost certainly not. All right, so I'm gonna
it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have.
Lose an honor for that. Then all these guys are gonna get discarded. He's gonna go to my discard pile. Alrighty. An active player is gonna go back to you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep my Knitting Master and my Secluded Temple.
Yeah.
We both have 2. And we have no unbad guys, so let's assume the Imperial favor becomes uncontested again.
Yep.
And
all the rings go back.
Did you put...
I did not put fate, so there's now 2 fate on the water ring.
Glorious. So that looks incredibly tempting.
It really does.
All right, so start of turn 2? 3?
3.
Petty heights.
Right, let's flip stuff. I know, it's crazy. So El Brasho, Narishma, and
Sami.
No one cares about you, Kakita Sami. There's got to be a shortcut for getting like more than 1 fate at a time, right?
Yeah, we'll have to work on something for that.
I know. My ignorance embarrasses me. Okay, so I am the first player, right? So you have got a Secluded Temple, you have a Neaten Master. It costs 4, actually, that's not so bad. And a Gaseous Swordsmith. Oh, my least favorite of all things. And a Miramoto Prodigy. All good cards. So I have destroyed 1 province, so I am not in any danger of breaking anything this turn, or getting this turn. So I have 2 Kakita Samis. That's not terrible. It's pretty terrible. Right, I'll spend 3. And get Kakita Asami.
Okay, we're going to have to remember that Prodigy is actually a 2/2, not a 3/2, because that's one of the older versions.
No problem. Yeah, it's a bit good at 3.
So, going to make the Gaseous Swordsmith with 1 fate.
Okay. Looks at hand.
Fun fact: Kakita Asami's Yojimbo's Kakita Kaizen.
Nice.
There we go. Right, I will get... Yeah, I'll get the Brash Samurai with 2, I think. Or do I want Narishima? No, we'll get the... I'll get the Brash Samurai with 2, so that'll be everything. Oops, except there's 2 fate on them. And it's yours.
Okay. Gonna go for the Prodigy with 1 fate on him.
Okay. And because I assume it's an action, I'm going to double up Asami.
Then I'm
fate on her.
pass, getting a fate.
Yep. And steal a fate. So you have 2 people.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if we can punish you. I am the first player.
So first we're doing card draw.
Oh, sorry, card draw. Yeah, let's do that first. Oops.
It's okay. I did not actually see, so I was too busy working out what I was doing myself. We're good. It's L5.
Yeah.
You need to do the high five now.
There we go. And this can't be the most exciting to watch on Twitch. So much fumbling and stupidity.
But you know, it's like I saw someone saying that the best way to like get an answer to a question on the internet is to like post the wrong answer.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that. The best way to like get people to engage is to make some mistakes, and I was like, oh, you should have done that.
So I am going to take an action, and my first action will be to play Way of the Crane and honor. I think we're gonna. That's a 2. That's a 2. It's gonna do it himself. Kaizen, I think.
Seems like a good choice.
Yeah.
Honorable
So
Duelist, the way to
Kaizen.
go. So I'm going to use the Agasha Swordsmith ability. So I'm going to pull the top 5. 4, 5. Strictly, I'm not supposed to reveal, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to reveal it just because we're trying to keep things a little bit more interesting for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is a shame, actually, that the viewers can't see our hands.
So, some fun attachments
Chat
here.
would be wild with speculation. I can say that my hand contains 2 copies of 2 different cards, and then 5 individual copies of also different cards.
That is so incredibly helpful. All right.
Well, I mean,
so
how many German tanks are there? You see, you've got to set the parameters, and from that,
I'm going to get rid of this Way of the Crane anyway, or Way of the Dragon.
Genius,
So it's going to be Ancestral Daisho, or it's going to be Cloud of the Mind. Cloud of Mind, I could immediately drop on the Doji Challenger, which would be good. Kikita Sam, I don't care as much about. Brash Samurai, not honored. Okay. Or I could drop it on Kaizen, so he couldn't duel. So that would be
so he couldn't whoop you.
Cool.
Yep.
Alternatively, I could grab that Ancestral Daisho myself, drop it down on the Muramoto Prodigy, and go to town. That could be cool too.
But then you're just going to get dueled. Pow!
4 versus 5. Yeah, You have more honor, so you could probably afford to get away with it a little bit more than I could. I think I'm going to go for Cloud the Mind.
Yeah, I think that's probably the...
Shuffle all these back in again. Okay. Now.
Sorry, did you use the Secluded Temple already? No, you used the Swordsmith.
Yeah, Secluded Temple will be at the start of the conflict phase.
Start of the conflict phase, for
so
sure.
we haven't quite got there yet. Now the question is, what am I going to do if I drop that? Yeah, I probably want to Cloud the Mind, Kikita Kazin.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Seems a thing to do. And I have no further actions here, I think.
Okay. So, I am the first player. I am going to declare a military water. Give me that fate.
Delicious.
But I needed that.
Yeah, you can't have it. The fickle gods of fate determined otherwise, and I'll go at your elemental province. It's been a happy hunting ground so far, so... And I'll send in the slightly befuddled Kikita Kazin and what's her face?
This is a military conflict.
This is a military conflict, and I currently have 10 force. Read them. 10 whole forces.
10 whole forces.
Team Duelist going on the attack.
Oh, sorry. Did you want to use the tower just to get rid of it? Yeah,
please do. So I'm going to. I don't know what I want to do, to be quite honest. Okay.
It's a dilly of a pickle. There's no two ways.
I've just noticed I'm running low on battery, so give me 2 seconds to plug in somewhere.
Sure
This is not a stalling tactic because I have no idea what I'm doing. This might be a stalling tactic because I have no idea what I'm doing.
So, in the meantime, I feel that we should absolutely bring up the incredibly interesting Beaver Facts that you forgot to mention.
I think Owen was like, I think he wants to own that though. So maybe he's saying.
Really?
But have you got some Beaver Facts?
Yeah, I've got Google right here. We'll do fun Beaver Facts for kids. Owen can he can go with the much more academic, studious Beaver Facts. So there are 2 species of beaver: the European or Eurasian beaver, with the scientific name of Castor fiber, and the North American beaver, which has the scientific name Castor canadensis. So there you go. That's the first Beaver Fact. The second Beaver Fact is that beavers are the second largest rodent in the world. So, does anybody know what the largest rodent in the world is?
I'm gonna guess it's the what's the South American one? It's like a giant gerbil.
It begins with a C. I'll give you a clue.
Capybara.
Boom! He's got it. So
wow! I didn't realize we had to study ahead of time for Beaver Facts. All right, I am good now. I'm going to defend with
mainly. Shut up! I'm in my flow. The beaver is mainly a nocturnal animal. Okay, we'll stop it there. There are many interesting facts. Like,
I'm
it's like, you know,
gonna
beavers
defend
can
with
live
the
up to
gas.
24 years in the wild. Do you know why beavers have orange teeth?
Beavers
Because
have
they have
orange-
iron. They have actually iron in their teeth because their teeth keep growing throughout their... Anyway.
That's a good fact.
Yeah. And their teeth keep growing throughout their life because they're using them constantly to chew down trees and stuff, like a bunch of maniacs. Okay, so you're going with the Agacious Swordsmith.
Yes.
I
Okay,
did watch quite a lot of Angry Beavers as a child, so...
You are the defender, so you have the first action.
So my first action is gonna be Miramoto's Fury,
The third one? Oh, what do you like?
targeting your Kikita Kaizen. I think he's the biggest, isn't he? Oh no, they're both basically the same.
They're the same.
3-3.
In fact, he's a 5'4". No, she's a 5'5", so
Yeah.
maybe her. I don't know. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, bow him because it's more cards for some reason.
I'm just going to bow him. I'm not going to bow anything else. Obviously, you know, he wandered into the province, you know, slightly lightheaded, bumped into a tree,
Dazed.
tripped over a rock or something. I am going to use the Doji Challenger's action to bring your Miramoto Prodigy into the fight.
All right, that gives me an extra 2 force.
It does. So now it's 5-3.
5-3. Water doesn't actually do anything, and right now you're not breaking the province, so I'll pass.
Okay, Scumbag Crane. Woohoo! Tom McDonald would be proud. I am going to assassinate your Miramoto Prodigy.
Okay.
Boom.
No, not
Right
fate,
in the face.
All right, that brings me down
He's
to
just
1.
pretending to be befuddled.
Yep.
You're at 5, so still not breaking the province.
Still not. It's a province strength 4.
It is province strength 4 plus a secluded temple.
Plus 1. You're right. Sorry, my bad.
And
Okay.
I have one military might with my
You do. I will banzai like a crazy person and add 4 to my total.
And I will do similar.
Oh, you will not. You will not. Have some voice of honor, son.
I absolutely will.
You can't. This was answered on the FAQ. You've played once per turn, or
So
for
even though
the conflict.
even though it's been cancelled,
Even though it's been cancelled.
horse shit.
Yeah, I think
It
so
has
too. I think you should be allowed. Like, if it cancels it, it cancels it. Like, it cancels the entire thing. But that was how it was ruled on the stream.
All right.
On
So
live stream.
currently, you are breaking province.
Yes.
You are winning the ring. So I have no further actions.
Okay, so I will use my water effect to straighten Kaizen.
And I'm gonna discard that secluded temple.
Can you straighten someone who was in the conflict?
Yeah, he's going to bow immediately because he's going home. But I'm getting my money's worth out of that water ring.
I
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did something with it. Damn it!
All right. Back to me. I have no conflicts to declare. Back to you.
Okay, I will spend 2 fate. And I will put the prettiest the prettiest kimono on.
Sorry, I wasn't supposed to put my deck there. I was supposed to one card.
Which way are we going? Which way are we going to go? We'll give it to a Sammy. So she is now enormously political.
Very nice.
And I will declare a political. Actually, no, I'm being an idiot. It should absolutely go on the Rash Samurai.
Brasho.
Let it go. Let it go.
No. That card should also that's a card that should cost 1 as well. Let it
Probably.
go.
Yeah.
Or
But it doesn't.
No.
You might want to keep the faith.
Yep. The lag.
Discord
Okay.
seems to think that you can't straighten. You can't use the watering on someone who was in that conflict.
Oh no, they're wrong because it depends on how the timing goes, and we don't honestly know yet. But in theory, if you manage to win the ring before you can break the province, there's a potential window. They're right. It probably doesn't
It's
happen.
unclear.
But
It's unclear.
we'll need to see those full big chart.
Someone is saying it was in the
important-
Spanish rules document. Which...
But there hasn't been a Spanish
No good.
rules document.
I've known too many Spanians.
I don't know.
There was a French rules document that was in English, and I didn't see any timing charts.
Who knows?
Anyway, yeah,
Okay.
it's completely irrelevant to this game. It's just
Yeah. Okay. So we've got 2 broken provinces, and so I will send both my remaining dudes at. You were counting my cards in hand to see how many I would have to discard when I attacked one of your provinces.
Was I?
I think you might have been. So I will send these fine feathered friends into this province here. So actually, what do I'm going to make this a void political challenge.
Oh, so yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it
What
is indeed a
we
night
hit?
raid.
It is a night raid, so I have to discard 2. So I will discard crappy jewel card number 1 and crappy jewel card number 2.
All right.
I've been impressed with these so far.
I'm gonna lose an honor because I have no one to defend with.
Okay, so it's currently 4 strength versus 4 province strength.
I got nothing, so it is
Okay.
going to break.
So they're going to flip down. I will void your Agasha Smith.
Yeah, troubling. And I guess this card gets discarded.
Yeah, why not?
You pretty much always discard a face down card, right?
Yeah. I mean, unless you know what it is, you've got as much choice, as much chance of discarding,
Yeah. Again, I
any
think
given
it's
card in their deck as any other.
Oh, actually, he should
Better
have been
to do the mill effect, though, right?
I'll
You can
discard
ditch
the
him at the
other.
end of the turn anyway.
Yeah,
So I think we're into cleanup.
Yeah,
So
which means I discard all of my stuff and you keep all of your stuff.
I get to keep 3 of my guys. So she goes away. The challenger goes away. I'll get 1. Straighten. That fate will go away. Straighten. Fate will go here.
Okay, so there's a bunch of fate going on the rings. I'm just going to move it over now.
Here.
You do have the Imperial favor. Do you wish it on military or political?
Let's go with political. Or actually, do we go with political? What have I got in my pockets? Yeah, we'll go with political. Yeah. Well, I'll stay true to my roots.
All right.
And,
Then active player, unfortunately, is going to go back over to me. I don't think
Yep.
it's a great thing for me. And let's flip some provinces. All right, some shiny new things. Happy enough with this.
I suppose it's not terrible for me. Sorry.
And I am active player. God, being active player is so annoying.
Gotta make decisions.
Yeah. Active playering is not the superest, that's for sure.
All right, let's make a adept. Fate or no fate? Kind of feel like I'm into that clutch round at the moment, so I'm going to say no fate for him.
Yeah, I think we're both into that clutch round. I think so your first player, chances are you will be. So I've got one. Yeah, I'm just going to drag the arse out of this. I'm just going to discard this Kaizen to put a fate on Kaizen.
I'm going to pay 2 for the Gaseous Swordsmith. Again with no fate.
Okay. How many cards have you got in your hand?
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, millions.
8.
A billion cards. I will get. See. I'm just going to spend 2 for Narishma with no fate.
I am going to pass grabbing a fate.
Yep. I will discard Narishma to put a fate on Narishma.
Pass.
And I will then spend. We'll then spend 3 to get a challenger with no fate.
That looks like it's you finished.
It is.
Okay, so move on to the draw phase.
Yep, indeed.
You can use Narishma's ability.
Oh yeah, absolutely no reason not to.
Could, yeah.
You might get another
flip
unique.
this and see what it is.
Oh yeah, that was worth it.
Oh, we get an academy. We get card draw. Hooray! Good call, Colm.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to grab 2
2 in my honor. And we have both been dishonorable dogs this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to take some actions here, though. So I am going to drop Way of the Dragon on the Nitin Adept.
So that. So he can just bow the universe, can he?
Well, I'm going to do that as well.
Now he can buy the universe.
So yeah,
Okay.
now he can,
He does
as
have
an
a
action, bow one of his 2 attachments to.
To bow a participating character without attachments.
Yeah.
What a jerk. Okay, I guess I'd better. So Kaizen has an attachment. So that's fine. I am going to drop a fine katana. Oh, it's just the lag is brutal.
Yeah,
No, why are you doing this to me? Yeah, if you could just, yeah. Brilliant. Thank you. Yes, I will drop a fine katana on my very fine doji challenger.
Right, so doji challenger pulls people in. Kaizen doesn't do anything. You don't have any duels. So I will Oh, I should have activated my swordsmith, so let's do that. That's always fun.
Yep.
2, 3. Okay. So the only one I can actually get is to get super netted.
Just for flip's sake, hang on. I think I'm looking through my hand. I might have played the wrong card turns ago. I didn't. That's okay. So you got 2 dudes. 3 dudes. 2 dudes?
So I got a couple of dudes, and the dudes can't be played.
Oh, no, sorry.
anyway,
Just,
so-
what
I actually have. Sorry.
You've got 2.
Just the 2 guys.
Sorry, 2 personalities. 2 personalities in play. It's just the word. So what did you grab?
I grabbed a Kitsuki's Method.
Very good. Okay.
Righty. So.
Okay. Then I will spend 2 to get fashionable all over again.
Right.
Sam is just voguing her way around court.
That's it.
I have no more actions to take pre-con.
Okay. Well, then it is your first challenge.
Okay. So my adept, who is 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is military, and we're going to do a military fire. I'll get that.
Yep.
Flip him over. And what's so pilgrimage is a bit beefy. Let's have a look at your other ones here.
This one?
Yep. Peace.
It is the Art of Peace. So you're going military fire here.
Yep.
And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. But obviously I can buy my stronghold to get
Yeah,
next to.
6, 7 from the stronghold. I am going to assign no so you went for fire.
Yeah.
So you will honor or dishonor someone. Yeah, that's fine. No defenders.
Okay, so am I crushing province for? I currently am. Excellent.
You are.
So you'll lose an honor. I'll win fire. Crush province.
Discard this.
When do I play this?
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
I'm going to play Indomitable Win.
Indomitable?
Indomitable Will. So
What's
I
that
will
do?
not.
After you win a
That means-
conflict, which
The hell
can be a
you
single
will.
character
The hell you
does
will.
not bow.
Voice of honor. No. No.
What? That is
Nah.
ridiculous. Well, I guess I better do it again.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. Tap 2
Yeah.
blue. Nothing happens.
Okay, so I still get to honor or dishonor somebody.
You do.
So my guys are 1s, so it's probably inefficient. And
Yeah.
actually, he is getting dishonored because he broke that province.
True.
Well, let's keep it simple, and we'll get rid of that honor
Get rid of it,
off
yeah.
your Kikita. Yeah.
Okay. No more voice of honor from me.
Oh, so if I'd actually timed that better, conflict. So yeah, I probably should have timed that better. Good to know for next time. Dishonor your guy first, then try play my card. Yeah, I guess against playing as Crane, you have to always be on the eye out for the voice of honor. It's so good.
Yeah, it's ludicrous. Ludicrous card. Okay, so I will go with air. Air is just not much cop. I'll go with earth, I guess. So I will declare a military Earth conflict. And I've broken 3.
On my stronghold?
No. On your stronghold? It's kind of tempting, actually. Yeah.
Is there a reason not to?
There isn't.
I've played all the Muramoto Fury, so there's...
Yeah. So I will go just with this girl.
All right, I'll flip this province.
Oh, actually, hang on. No, I should probably go with someone else. No, don't flip it yet. I should go with someone else. That's there. Yeah, I'll go with Nirishima. I'll go with the 2 of them.
So it is Restoration of Balance. So you can choose and discard cards until you have 4 fewer. Why you'd want to discard a level 4, I don't know.
Right. Sorry, I'll be with you in a second. Yeah, I'll discard above question. Drop me down to 4.
Okay. So I'm just going to blow this around a bit. So we're contesting that.
Yeah, I'll grab the fate. Yeah, hang on. I'll just bring these guys back a little.
I'm going to defend with this big pile.
You good? Mother of God. I'm so sorry.
Someday soon we will have actual physical cards.
Yeah. That would be great.
The nasty shovel day.
Yeah. Okay, so I have got a grand total of 8 force.
And I have, I think it was 5, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think so.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to...
I think it's 44 because he's dishonored.
Oh, you are right. I'm going to bow, wave the dragon with a Nidden Adept's ability to bow your Nirishima.
For sure. I will spend 1 fate and demand that you admit defeat.
Oh.
Bow a lone defending personality.
Which I can do about that. But I will insist that you let go of that daisho, of that fine katana. That's a fine katana you have. Shame there's something that happened to it.
Exactly. So that goes in. Oh, this goes in the bin. We're never hosting from the United States again.
Okay.
We're never hosting in Europe via the United States again. There we go. Okay, so I am at a stunning 3. You are at a much beefier
0.
Well, you've got a problem strength of 5.
Yes.
So I will pass.
I'm gonna bow the ancestral daisho with a Nitten ability just to bring you down to that 0. Make sure you don't win anything.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Seems legit. Okay, I pass.
I also pass.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. Okay, so Earth goes back into the unclaimed pool.
All these guys are going to come back over here.
Oh my. Back into the unclaimed pool.
All right, but you still have a politics ready to go, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I have all the politics.
All right.
All politicians.
I really want to declare a political heir so I can get that piece of that token. But then I've got no defenders, and if I've got no defenders, then I lose.
Oh, sorry. Actually, one thing I completely forgot to do was to flip the top card of my.
Oh, very fine.
Oh, it wouldn't have made a difference. Actually, it would have made a difference.
It
Wow,
would have made
I
a
would've won the
difference.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 0.
Makes me feel sad.
So yeah, the games we played before with Crane, I kept forgetting to use that, and I think it really looks like you need to use it at the start. Forget about
Yeah, absolutely.
surprise value, because the only surprise is going to be that you forgot to play it again. I'm not going to declare any conflicts.
Okay, I will declare conflicts. Or actually, well, I just attached this. Actually, what does it say? Can I? Until the end of the phase, may play this card as if it were in your hand. Well, I don't want to draw it next turn, so I'm just going to slap it on. Nubbins here. Actually, no, there could be more attachment shenanigans. We'll give it to the brash dude and stick this fate back over on. He's going to die at the end of this turn. Whatever. We'll see what happens. Okay, I will declare a political air conflict. I will grab that fate, flip that, and I will declare a political air conflict at your stronghold, sending all of my amazing forces.
I will defend with my entire combined might of 1 Agasha.
Okay, and I've got 1, 2. What is he? So that's 3, and Sammy's about 1 billion. Sammy's 7, so that's 10.
So right now you are winning and crushing my province.
I am until you do. Yeah. Until you do something.
I will pass.
Then I will also pass.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What happened?
Oh.
Yukuni. It was purely down to the setup and killing Yukuni. Without that, I think I was completely sunk in that game.
I did play that opening slightly wrong as well. I was playing Yukuni and I was playing that guy, the Togashi Initiate, in the hope that I'd be able to honor Yukuni, which made no sense whatsoever in retrospect. What I should have been doing was just bringing out Yukuni and then relying on you to bring out one of your cards to copy. There are plenty of things on the table for Yukuni to copy. So if I'd done that, I would have saved myself. So I could have put maybe 1 fate on Yukuni. That would have given me 1 free. And then I had all of those, or I had 2 at the time, Muramoto's Fury in hand. So I would have been able to attack, stave off province, and do some stuff. And I kept making a mess of the secluded temples. I kept making more guys when you obviously weren't going to make any more guys. So I did lose, but I'm really enjoying the dragon cards. There's a lot of cool interactions, and Yukuni is fantastic.
He's pretty scary. Obviously, I completely ballsed the first turn by not bowing your 1 force attacking guy with my stronghold to stop you from winning a ring. There were so many mistakes. After that, the ridiculous power of Voice of Honor showed itself again. That card is legitimately bonkers.
It's the fact that it's free as well. I mean, there is obviously a condition, but
I mean,
someone could spend 3 gold on or 3 fate on a expensive action and just have it go for nothing.
And actually, it's a good mirror for Let Go. Let It Go.
Yeah, I know.
Forever known as Let It Go. I mean, both of them are cases where your opponent's going to spend a fate or 2, and then you're going to play a 0 cost card to negate that. I mean, Let It Go is a little bit more specific because it's only attachments, and not everyone's going to be playing attachments. A lot of people will be, I'd say. I'd say those fine containers.
I think there'll be a few attachments in most decks.
Yeah, like the Ornate Fans and Fine Katanas are going to be stable 3 odds.
Lion are going to be playing Sashamono, and they're going to be playing what was the other one? Honored Blade.
Yeah, I mean, you're not too upset when someone plays a card and then somebody else plays a card that's the same cost to get rid of it. I think when they remove the Height of Fashion, then you're upset.
Yeah,
but I mean, that's a similar case with.
Yeah, but I mean, like in that game, I mean, I ended up so far ahead at that point that it didn't really matter, and it was basically free because the fate came off the ring. So But yeah, I think it was just losing Yukuni, and I think actually the other killer was the void challenge that got through to clear your board completely. I think once that happened, that was it. I had 2 guys on the board that persisted, so that's effectively another full turn. That's almost a full turn's production. It's very, very hard to come back from that.
It's interesting.
And I gotta say, I'm kind of sad I shit talked Pilgrimage as much as I did, because
in that particular case where it was just one guy going over looking to score a quick ring, that was exactly when you wanted it.
Yeah,
Which
absolutely.
is not super uncommon. I mean, that's quite it's kind of the way you try and swing a game by getting your second province on a certain turn.
Yeah. I mean, it's just another stymie effect at the start of the game, which, and I mean with Elemental Fury as well, just not getting the right ring effect at the right time is really, really tough. Just it can throw an entire turn out. So I don't know.
It's interesting because Dragon off just such strong
Crane's
start.
still good. Yeah, Crane's still good. Yeah, the Dragon start was very strong. I mean, Yukuni is terrifying. That copying ability is oof.
So I'm phase as well.
I'm convinced he's a
Jiu-Jitsu king.
No, he's a ninja shapeshifter in disguise. That's what he is.
That would please me greatly.
I have to admit, I've seen this combo before with Togashi Yukuni with Wave Dragon. So he copies whatever you want. So he copies Doji Challenger. He doesn't copy it twice, but he can use it twice. So if he copies Doji Challenger, he can pull 2 other people in. Lots of fun stuff. If he copies, is that an Asami you have out there? Yeah, he can crush politically, take 2 honor. A lot of fun things he can do. I think
that's
maybe
pretty good.
Clouding the Mind there was probably a mistake. It felt like I was doing something, but I don't think I really was, because if I'd played another attachment on my side that was actually contributing, I would have been able to play my stronghold a little bit more reliable.
I think the game was probably already lost at that point. Clearly, on my side of the board, I felt so far ahead at that point that, and if anything, it just shows what this game showed was the immense power of effects that just say discard, like effects that just kill something are so powerful, because it was both the what's it called? The Noble Sacrifice to get Yukuni, and also the Assassination to kill the Prodigy. So it was just I'm just, for the investment of 1 whole fate and a really small amount of setup, I will take, what was it? I must have taken 8, 10, 11 fate off the board.
I think Yukuni had like 2 or 3 fate, and the Initiate had something else, and then Yukuni had a bunch of other.
Had a bunch of attachment. Yeah, so I mean, bananas. So kill effects are good in card games. Who knew?
Especially in card games where there's almost no kill effects.
Or
they're very rare,
One card I was really scared about was the Put to the Sword, whatever that one's called. I forgot the way. If you win a military by 5 or more, you just kill someone.
Oh yeah.
You have to kill a participating character, don't you? In this one,
it is participating. Yeah, we've played it in the Lion, and we found it to be very unreliable. Because either you've got tons of force and they've got no one, or force is actually quite tight.
It could be bizarrely, it could be tremendously good in Crane with Doji Challenger. So you pull them in.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Make them admit defeat and then kill them.
It's a nice combo.
which feels incredibly Crane. On your knees, scum.
Yeah, that would work nicely.
I mean, the other thing is, it's interesting when once someone's in a position to attack a stronghold, it really hinders your ability to attack back at them. Like, you just need to be so defensive at that point. It's very hard to sort of get Yeah,
that last one is tricky. All right, just to revise quickly. So what we're saying is Crane military is strong. In the last podcast, we said that courtier line was the way to go. We're suggesting maybe some sort of PK ninja kill deck for Dragon here. I think Imperial Advisor is. We're pretty metagame defining. That's what I'm saying here. I mean, this is what all the cool kids are like.
Yeah, absolutely, right through the league. Yeah. So that was really interesting. I mean, the Crane just seemed to have everything, really, as far as like they're so balanced, with just that edge of control to make sure that nothing genuinely untoward happens. They just, I mean, obviously we haven't seen everything of everything yet, and I think the Dragon will prove to be ludicrously good, to be honest.
Yeah,
there's so many powerful cards. Like everything.
A lot of great interactions. The only real concern I have with them is that they're not very reliable in their traits. They're a bit all over the place. I do have 2 first aims in hand, which looking through the deck is a big mistake. There's like 3 courtiers in here. It's totally not working.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
But it was just kind of padding at the time. But it's the card. Yeah, the traits aren't very reliable. Shigenja, you can kind of sneak in that one cloud the mind, especially with the Agasha Swordsmith's ability. But even then, it might sit in your hand dead a lot. That said, a lot of the cards work really, really well together. I'm impressed by the kind of the synergies and the interactions. And there's a lot of we didn't really see it as much here. We saw it once, but there's a lot of unbow effects. Oh, so twice. A lot of unbow effects. So you can have one guy going down. Take a province, he attaches a weapon, he unbows. Lots of force multipliers, I guess, character multipliers, I guess you'd call them, because one character can become 2 or 3. Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the Neaton Master was absolutely terrifying. And you've got Neaton Master comboing with the Agasha Swordsmith. So is the Neaton Master specifically a weapon or just an attachment?
It is specifically a weapon. Yeah,
that's okay. Well, that's not so bad.
Power friendly attachment.
No, that's the
in depth. Sorry.
The Neaton is the 4-cost 3/3,
and then the Master, which I think is actually Miyamoto Kenzo art. So he's whenever you attach a weapon, straighten him, which is quite cool. And it is twice per turn, so he can attack. As a 3/3, bow out, attach a weapon, attack or defend as a 5/3 or whatever.
Bow weapon. Yeah.
But I mean, after you've done that, he's gone. He's gotten as much as he's going to get out because all the weapons say no more than 2. They're all
absolutely restricted. And I thought he was. I mean, he's incredibly impressive, but at the same time, he's a 4-cost character.
3/3.
That is. Yeah, for a 3/3, which is, I mean, when you take a look at what Lion, for example, get for that, they get a 5/3 that gives all your dudes +1 force. So they're fairly comparable, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I prefer the Neaton Master just for the flexibility.
And I mean, I think
Lion are not about flexibility in any way.
I think the Neaton Master is pretty much where he's supposed to be. If he was 3, he'd be too cheap. If he was 5, he'd be too expensive.
Absolutely. He is. I mean, he's very, very good. Actually, I mean, it's one of the regions where I think the Crane may actually be fairly weak. I'm not what's the name of the Gift Giver? Is it the Gift Giver? Is the Crane 4-cost?
There's 2 of them. There's the Gift Giver, and they've got that Shigenja as well. The Shigenja again. I think they're both like 2/4.
It's not Gift Giver. It's
honored guest,
storyteller or whatever. Yeah, honored guest.
Yeah, she's in here somewhere, or she should be. But it's just so hard. Anyway, yeah. But I mean, she's again, when you compare to the Neaton Master, she's not really all that impressive. Although that said, in the right circumstances, she's absolutely devastating. But the storyteller, and I'm just not a huge fan of the storyteller either. I mean, it's a nice card draw, but I mean, 4 mana for a 2/4 that really doesn't do anything else. I mean, again, compared to the Neaton Master, he just seems very, very lackluster. But that's okay. I mean,
I think like the storyteller is really for those honor decks that are trying to get rid of their guys and just draw cards, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guest of honor seems quite strong. And I mean, she rolls over with her 4 political strength, and your opponent just can't do anything until they get rid of her without using a card from hand, which is
which is tough. Yeah, there are not a lot of cards that do that.
Be
So-
great,
so
great little
absolutely,
like
but-
stronghold conflict, you know. Just bring her in.
The guest, so the guest of honor feels much more like a military finishing card. It's like, you know, on the final push, you just go guest of honor. Well, I'm buying her this turn.
Yep.
Yeah, over we go. Whereas the storyteller is, like you said, very much the honor deck.
Just to go back to the dragon, if you look at the other 4 cost, it's the ascetic visionary, which is a 3/4 4. So it does have a limitation, no attachments except monk or tattoo. But the action is, while this character is attacking, spend 1 fate to an unclaimed ring. So we've seen that a few times. Choose a monk character or a character with a monk attachment. Ready that character. So again, you've got more straightening. So this.
Oh.
So yeah, there's definitely a team of the dragon go out and one guy crushes the world. Now Yakuni, who is the one you'd really want to do it with, isn't actually a monk. But you can fix that by dropping one of those
one of the monk attachment people onto him. Yeah.
Which is clever. I like it.
And there's nothing says loving like Ninja Yakuni. So.
All right, I might wrap it up. I've got a few bits and pieces to do.
Okay.
But that's that, guys.
So the Crane actually lost a game yet? That we've played, obviously. I mean, I'm sure they have worldwide, but.
Well, I think if you look at the US streams, Lion tend to be dominant and Crane are quite weak. But over in the European side of things, Crane are just ruling everything. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that there's a meta shift or one side is better at playing Crane or the other. But
it's the bad old days back again. It's US tournaments dominated by LSD and random Phoenix jank decks. Also, random Crane jank decks that leave American players apoplectic in rage, winning over on this side of the pond. But I'm really interested because I have again, like the courtier lion thing. It was, I think I maybe touched on it before, saying that because they're so preeminent when it comes to military, they can afford to make a splash into politics, into the courtier side of things. But I think they have to, because from what we've seen, just going the mono-military route is not effective.
I think pretty much every deck is playing pretty much all their cards at the moment, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's going to change as well.
Yeah,
but how do you play them shit? Like the way we played Lion first was just to take all of those strong military cards, and we lost because even though we were playing the same cards as everybody else, we were looking at the wrong ones. We were playing the wrong ones.
Yeah.
And I think the Crane. It just happens that we've learned to play more with some of the kind of more military force ones. Interestingly, I think the Dragon seems to be a different route. To me, I get the impression that with Dragon, you're probably going to spend maybe 4 fate on characters and leave 3 free. I think you're going to have a lot fewer characters on the board, and you're going to spend a lot more of your fate on attachments and cards from hand, which is
scary.
It'll take some getting used to, but
if you're the Dragon player, that's not a great feeling, actually.
Well, I mean, it might be because
no, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure. Like, if you've got one character that completely Rambos over your opponent's entire board, it's going to be amazing. But then
when it works,
yeah. But then, like, you're gonna rock in with your Neaton Master, you know, tool to the gills against the Unicorn player, and he's just going to flip the 2 strength provinces.
Endless plains.
Endless plains. I'll just kill him. And then you're going to be left feeling terrifically sad.
But I do think it's exciting that as we're playing through these games, we're learning different ways to approach the game. And I think it's a lot of credit to FFG and the effort and the design they've put into it, that it's taken us a while to kind of get to grasp with what opportunities the decks that essentially they put together, because we don't really have much of a choice of cards, but the opportunities that the decks are affording and the kind of different styles that you have with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as we said before, it's just a game of huge complexity. There's so much going on,
and a lot of complication.
Yeah, every decision. Yeah, well, there's a bit. I think it's a more complex game than a complicated game. Let's not go there again.
Well, let's break up Beaver Facts too.
Yeah, absolutely. Beaver Facts too. Will save us. But yeah, okay. I'm having fun, really looking forward to more stuff and seeing. I mean, to think this is only a tiny fraction of the game. This is less than a third of the game that we've seen as well. Is really exciting. Actually, that's a lie. I'm back in 9 Major Clans Day.
I think we've seen about half of the total cards.
You're right. Sorry,
but not the full scope of clans, but about half of the cards.
And
no, sorry, I was back in 9 Great Clans Day going. Oh, we've seen 3, so obviously. But no,
do we know what clans next yet? We'll probably find out in the
Crab, I would say.
Oh yeah, of course, because that was the other option.
They did say it was Crab. Yeah.
Great. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna pop off. Thanks for the games. Thanks for watching, all those who were there and chatting away.
Yeah, and go get some sleep, Justin.
yeah, that's okay. Like once the adrenaline got going, obviously, once the barb sting of shame really sank in there, it brought me awake.
Just warming up, peaking at the right time.
That's it. You've really got the adrenaline up.
You've got like a performance.
Performance enhancing shame.
Well, it wasn't performance enhancing shame.
For the international viewers, this is how every Irish phone call goes. It ends with bye, 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 bye,
yeah,
bye, 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 see ya, bye.
Which is ironic because, like, I've heard Americans refer to an Irish goodbye as when you leave without saying goodbye to anyone.
That's the other Irish goodbye. It's
and that's why we do that.
One of two extremes.
Yeah, it's because of how painful it is to actually say goodbye to people.
Yeah, because would you honestly say goodbye to someone 15 times if you have to say goodbye to 20 people? That's 300 goodbyes. That could take hours, literally hours. So sometimes no, you just they're all drunk. You just go.
Yeah,
you're not going to notice anyway. And if they get upset the following day, just go. But I did say goodbye.
Yeah. Don't you remember?
We were chatting for ages about beavers. Right. Night, guys. I will talk to you soon.
Okay. Take it easy.